welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be featuring some items I purchased from Amazon that you all should definitely purchase as well because they've been such a lifesaver. So let's just jump right into the first thing that I think people should buy from Amazon, especially all my beauty lovers, is this handheld mini fan. So this fan has like 3 settings. I think, yeah, it has 3 settings. It's really like, even right now, it's so freaking hot in my house. This fan is a lifesaver when I'm doing videos or when I'm just doing my makeup in general. And I just get a little hot with all the lighting that I use. Plus, like, I'm from the South and it just gets really hot here in general. So when I use this, I also use it when I am drying my lash glue. It's very convenient for that. So even though I have like the fast drying glue, sometimes I am a little bit impatient and I need it to dry faster. So what I do is I turn on this and maybe you might turn it to like the medium setting. And it's so cute. You can also take it with you to like theme parks and stuff like that because it does come with like a little strap. You can stick it through this and like hang it around your neck. And then it's also rechargeable, but that reminds me, I don't know where the heck I put the charger to this. So hopefully I find it before this battery goes dead on me. So yes, this is one thing that everybody should definitely purchase from Amazon. So on the topic of lashes and stuff like that, the second thing from Amazon that you should all definitely buy is like a lash tweezer, lash application, whatever set. I don't exactly know what it's called, but of course all this will be linked down below. So these 3 things came in a set. And so it comes with lash curlers, lash applicators, and then this little thing right here, I don't know what it's called, but basically it's like, you know, once you get your lash on your eye and you want to make sure that there's not a lot of airspace between your natural lash and the faux lash itself, you use this to like clamp down a little bit. So I've been using this for like the past week or so since I got it. And I needed a lash curler like ASAP because my lashes are kind of like all over the place. Like they all like this, whatever. And then like when I put on mascara, it just kind of like, it does that annoying thing where it'll like lash on to like my bottom lash. And every time I blink, it's like, so this was a lifesaver and it wasn't very expensive. It might've been like $5 or $8. I can't quote the price of everything that I'm reviewing because I've had it for so long. But yeah, and so this also was really helpful. It makes putting on lashes so much easier. I had one a very long time ago. It was like a matte black one from Shop Miss A, but I misplaced it. But that's for another video. So this came in a set and I got it in rose gold because I actually really love the color rose gold. It's one of my favorites, if that's even a color. And then I've never had one of these before, but I've seen people use it and it's very helpful in terms of like trying to get your lash to like blend in seamlessly with your false lash. So yes, definitely, if you all are interested, I will link this down below. These are lifesavers. Pick it up ASAP. This is a like, I feel like this video is going to be like things you didn't know you needed from Amazon beauty edition, because a lot of the stuff that I have all have to do with like hair and makeup because that's pretty much what I do in my spare time. And so I always need like tools to just like enhance my little hobby or whatever. So with that being said, the next thing that you all should buy from Amazon, so this is a like liquid makeup palette, and I was trying not to hold it up too high because I got a little dirty. And I just used it, but like it's not dripping foundation currently. It just stained the plastic a little bit, which is not a big deal to me, but it might be a big deal to some. They do have metal versions of this if you don't want to do the plastic because it gets stained easily. But this has been a lifesaver because whenever I do my makeup in the past, I always put my foundation on the back of my hand, and then I'm very clumsy. So I end up getting like on my shirt, my carpet, whatever's around me, I end up spilling that leftover foundation. Or accidentally touching something. So this helps me to like have a mess-free experience somewhat when I'm doing my makeup, especially the skin part. And then also it comes with like this mixer. So if you want to mix together lipstick or concealer that are cream based, it's helpful if you could I think you can scoop it out with this end and then mix with this end, or whichever way you want to do it. This has been a lifesaver for me as well, in addition to all the things I'm featuring. Just because it helps me to stay mess free. Once again, this was not very expensive. This might have been like $3. Don't quote me on that. But I, once again, will be linking this down below. The next thing that I'm going to be featuring on this list is this streamer water bottle. this streamer spray bottle. So yes, it's still wrapped in plastic because I have yet to use it, but I wanted this because I feel like, once again, this is something that helps your activity to be mess free. So I know it just comes out like in one stream and you can like just go in the direction you want to go. I haven't used it because I'm still using my old one that's like, you know, the regular squirt one. And I wanted this one after I saw like a couple YouTubers who like do hair and makeup or whatever, and I wanted it from Sally's, but I never got around to getting it. And so they have them on Amazon, so if you have Prime, you know, it'll be here in like a day or two. So definitely pick this up. I haven't used it yet, but from the reviews, I know they were great, they were amazing. And I feel like, if it was cheap, it was cheap, so don't really be expecting for you to get like top tier quality performance out of this water bottle because it's cheap. Like, you know, you get what you pay for. So if you didn't pay much, don't expect it to work that way. I'm really loving how this video is kind of flowing in a way that I didn't intentionally plan for it to flow. Like, I wasn't really trying to like make sure I do like makeup and hair stuff first. Like, I'm just picking up things as I gathered all the stuff that I purchased around me, and I'm just like picking it up like, okay, this is next. But it is flowing like so naturally. So it was like meant for me to do this. The next thing that you should get from Amazon that I got that has to do with hair is this KIPOZI flat iron. So I had my eye on this flat iron for a minute because I've seen like, I actually only watched like one video, and I wanted to know if Amazon had flat irons. And by the way, like, if you ever wonder if Amazon has something, they have it. They have everything. So I was curious because I really need a good flat iron for when I want to wear my wig straightened as opposed to like curling it, because I'm not really, I don't know. The flat iron I had, I got it from like the grocery store, and I got it because it was cheap. At the time when I purchased it, I was in college, so I definitely didn't have like the money to really splurge on anything like super high quality. I saw a review on this one before. This is the brand KIPOZI, and I feel like I should plug it in, but I don't want to. So the thing about this one gets so freaking hot. I don't even think I've tested the max setting on this one, but I think the max that I've gone up to when using this flat iron is the 450-degree one. And so this typically like lights up once you plug it in, and like whenever I'm like flat ironing my wig or whatever, all I see is like smoke, and like not smoke but steam, and that's what you want from a good flat iron. My old flat iron, like, it never got that hot, and then like after having it on for like 20 minutes straight, it would cut off, and then you have to cut it back on, it has to reheat and blah 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 blah. But this one you don't have to worry about. Like, it takes me a good I don't want to say 4 hours, but it takes me a good like hour and 30 minutes, sometimes 2 hours to style my wigs, especially when straightening, because, you know, you really want to get it bone straight. You got to take your time and then go back over sections like 3 or 4 times. So with this one, I'm not saying you don't have to do that, but maybe like this reduces the amount of time you have to go back over that piece of hair by like 50%. Instead of 4 times, you can maybe go back over it 2 times, depending on like the texture of your hair and like how it was previously styled. But this flat iron is so bomb. It was $37. I know that for a fact, because when I priced it, I was still like in school, and I was like, I don't think I can afford $37 right now, not on a flat iron. But once I like got out of school, graduated, got a little job, I was like, okay, maybe I can go back and buy that flat iron, because I saw like a YouTuber flat iron like a kinky curly kind of texture with it, and she got like so freaking bone straight. And of course, like, it depends on like what oil you want to use with it or serum, but this one is so worth $37. It's like the best flat iron I ever had, and as you can see, it has like the thick plate so that you can get more sections covered in like in a quicker amount of time. But this one is worth it. It had pretty good reviews on Amazon, and I feel like if you're going to purchase any flat iron off Amazon, it needs to be this KIPOZI. The next thing that I got that has to do with hair, once again, I promise you I did not set up my video to be this way, but it is this flat iron, no, what do you call it, like a hot tool cooler. I don't know the exact word for it, but basically I wanted something to rest like my hot tools on when I'm styling my hair, because I had this one curling wand. I have this curling wand. It's the Foxy Bay curling wand. It's the rose gold like 32mm barrel, something like that. I don't know, but if you have that curling iron, then you know like how hot it is. And so I had like this this organizer, this plastic, you know, container or organizer kind of thing. And I was styling my hair, and I had previously, like, you know, sat a hot tool or two on it before, and it didn't, like, you know, nothing happened. So one day I was like using the Foxy Bay one, and I'm like curling my wig, and then I look, well, I pick it up, and I'm like, what did I use that was white? Oh my gosh, it melted my freaking organizer, which had white plastic on it, or was composed of white plastic. And even though I was able to get it off, I was like, okay, bro, I really need something that is going to like help me to rest my tool off, to rest my hot tool or my curling iron, whatever, while I'm, you know, in between like parting or like maybe detangling. And so this has proved to be super duper like successful. When I used the Foxy Bay curling wand and I rested it on this, like it didn't melt it at all. It just, like, you know, it did what it claimed. Also, in addition to you being able to rest it on the outside, you can rest it on the inside to cool off your hot tool, which I feel like is super clutch as well, because a lot of times, like, I'm in the rush, I'm in a rush, I need to go somewhere like now, and I'll be using a hot tool, but then I have to like leave it out, and I like to clean my area before I leave because I hate coming back to a messy room. Flat iron or wand, oh, I need to stop doing that. You can put something inside of this, any hot tool that you use, and it'll have it cooled off probably before you even leave. I think I would suggest, like, if you're gonna buy this and you're gonna use this feature of this cooling mat, then you may wanna leave it in there for about 10 minutes and make sure it's unplugged as well, because I don't know, I just get paranoid. But this was super duper dope. And if you wanna buy it, once again, it will be linked down below. Okay, so on the next topic of hot tools and styling your hair and stuff like that, I got this glove right here. This is a styling glove. So going back to my story about my Foxy Bay curling wand, that curling wand is so hot, and I was scared that when I started back getting acrylic, that it was gonna melt my acrylic. And I was like, bro, something's gotta give. So I priced some styling gloves like in the store, and they're hella pricey. Like I bought one, or I bought a pack. Yeah, I bought one from Sally's, which came in like a pack or whatever. First of all, it sucks. And it's not as thick as this one, and it doesn't have like all this, like, you know, layers of protection. It's like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like cotton styrofoam, and it's like my nails were poking through it. So I was like, that one sucks. So I definitely need another one. So I went out and got, well, I looked up styling gloves on Amazon. Once again, if you think it doesn't exist, it does. So I looked up styling gloves on Amazon, and I got this one, and this one works so well. It only comes with one. You can order more than one, but I don't think you would need more than one. First and foremost, it's versatile, so you don't need a you don't need two for both hands, because see how I switched from the right to the left? It works for both. Then second of all, when you are styling your hair, let's say you are using a curling wand, you're holding the wand in one hand and you're probably wrapping the hair with the other. So you want to protect the hand that is wrapping the hair. And so that's why I only use it on this one, because this hand isn't going to touch the heated part of the wand or the barrel. This is. If you want to, that's definitely up to you. Maybe you feel like you might lose it, or I don't know what you do with your money, but I was like, I only need one, and it's been really successful so far. Like my nails don't poke through it, and like I have like physically like touched the wand, and maybe not like hold it, like not like a daredevil, like I might have just like tapped it and I didn't feel a thing, and my nails didn't melt. So that is the major thing it claims to protect, is like, you know, from you getting burns or melting anything. So this is definitely worth the purchase. This whole list is very like budget friendly, because I'm not about to spend like a whole bunch of money. I know people who spend like my dad should be making videos like this, because that man orders something from Amazon every week. Like every time I come home and I get to the door, it's like 10 packages, and it's all for slippers. Oh no, that is slippers. These slippers are so freaking cute. I had to buy them because I've been wanting like furry slippers, but not the like super furry ones like you can't see your toe. And also like, I don't know, like these are type of slippers that you can wear like in your house when you want to go to your garage, or like downstairs in your kitchen, or any area that like receives like a lot of traction from outside to inside. because like my little slip-in sock slippers were not doing it. Like I'm like, I can't wear these to the garage. Like they don't, it's like I wanted a slipper that felt like a slide but still is protecting the inside of my foot because it's clean. So I was like, let me get these. And they're so cute. They come in like several colors and they are true to size. And I don't remember how much I paid for them, but trust me, they were not too much. This is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. This was the first time I did a video like this because I like to watch them. They're like low-key, like my guilty pleasure. And they sometimes give me ideas for things to purchase. So if I gave you some ideas, be sure to comment down below what you went and purchased. And if you like it, please subscribe to the girl's channel and follow me on my social media at TaylorLorraine1. Thank you all once again for watching and stay beautiful.